All right, hello, welcome, my fellow investigators. For those of you seeing in the chat, thank you for bearing with us. I apologize for the delay. As has been mentioned, the great Eldritch Horror that we really face is IT problems. I'm Rob, and I'm here with my good friends, Eric.
Hi, I'm Eric, for as long as my computer will allow me to be here.
And Len.
Heyo, it's Len. Good to see everybody.
And Mikey.
How's everybody doing? Glad to be here.
All right. So this is actually our fourth game of in our Eldritch Horror campaign to play all the great old ones, and we're up against the great Cthulhu himself. Our current mystery is R'lyeh Risen. Eons ago, the city of R'lyeh was plunged into the bottom of the ocean by some forgotten disaster. It has remained trapped there, waiting for the right time to resurface. Now that moment has finally arrived. When this card enters play, place a mystery token on space 3. As an encounter, an investigator on space 3 may explore the island city of R'lyeh by resolving a R'lyeh Risen special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the number of players or investigators, solve this mystery. Alright, pretty straightforward, right? So we just have to come over here to the sunken city on space 3, have 2 special encounters and succeed, and we can move on. That's not going to be a problem, right?
Never.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's going to be incredible. Everything's going to go really well.
So other things that we're going to pay attention to with the great Cthulhu, his cultists, we don't have to do a horror check. However, before resolving the test, the strength test in combat, lose 1 sanity. So it's just a straight up 1 sanity hit whenever you encounter one of them. And then during the reckoning phase, we're going to be putting out Eldritch tokens on C spaces. Each investigator on a C space that does not contain an Eldritch token places an Eldritch token on that space, which will make it tough for us because when an investigator moves onto a space containing an Eldritch token, he becomes delayed and loses 1 sanity. Yet again, in my hopefulness, I initially read that as or. Which is not true.
And not good.
Not good. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my cat is sneezing at me.
Love Cass.
Yeah, Eldritch Horrors that they are. So, I think that for now, that's what we're dealing with. We have a prelude that's going to give us an extra card in the asset row that will be cheaper, but everything else will be more expensive. So, let's get started. Who wants to be our lead investigator?
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Sure.
All right, so Eric playing Trish Scarborough, the spy. Take us away.
Okay. So I have lots of things I want to do. How do I want to do this? I am going to... Okay, so I have to count. Is it quicker to go through Asia to get to that space, or is it quicker to go down through Africa here?
What about Tokyo down to Sydney? I actually can get there in a couple of turns.
Yeah,
If we both want to go there.
Okay. So Tokyo down to Sydney. There's a couple of things I want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is an acquire acid action, since we want to cycle through this stuff pretty quick. I have an influence of 3 with no modifiers. So I'm going to try to get stuff. I get 1 success. Now, because this guy is cheaper, I will take this guy, the Vatican missionary. You guys can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Yes.
We're listening
Okay.
intently on every
You're
word,
meshing
or
intently.
or figuring out our own tech issues. Choose whichever
Okay,
you want
so-
to believe.
What do people want to buy next? Well, okay, no, everything. The Forbidden Secret would be cheaper to put on here, right?
Yeah. Everything else would be the same.
But everything else is going to be 2, so, well, whatever. But this is 3, so we'll make everything 2. Make this 1. And then I'll restock. And we get a skeleton key. Add 1 result to that when resolving a test with another world encounter. That's kind of neat. Okay, so, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1 space to Tungusta.
All right.
And that's going to be it. Is there any advantage to having... Well, we'll talk about it on that my turn. On my turn.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alrighty. So Lola is also going to try to acquire assets. She's got influence of 5. There we go. Okay, so Lola is going to take the Forbidden Secrets for 1, and I think she's going to take the Bullwhip for 2. I will restock and then throw this over here. Oh my god, everything is 1. What are the odds of that?
All right. So acquiring
Very
assets
simple
was your...
card except for our situation right now.
That's our first, and I will. You know what? I'll take a boat ticket and I'll stay here. Maybe I can pick off that cultist and save somebody a sanity if someone goes to the gate.
Okay. All right. Tommy. Mikey, what's Tommy gonna do?
Mikey, you alive out there?
Yeah, sorry. Muted. Sorry. I'm going to prepare for travel, and I think I'm going to get down to this clue here.
Nice.
And I'm thinking about trying to get down over here, but take this out as well. So it can probably help me before I get there, but I'm going to prepare for travel. That's possible, correct?
Yep. Has to be a boat ticket, of course, but...
Going to be a boat, and I'm going to give it right back. Boop. Boop. There you go.
All right. So I feel like I'm in a little bit of a bind with Wilson here, because I'd kind of like to buff up a little bit, but the only place that is likely, well, so I could go to San Francisco and try to improve my observation, or hope to. There's not a whole lot left here to buy that would really help me. Does this go to a minimum of 1? Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna, yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna prepare for travel and get a train ticket, and then I'm gonna travel, spend the train ticket to go to San Francisco. And there we have it. So,
All right. So
Eric, you have a encounter for Trish. Do you want to have a generic wilderness encounter here in Tunguska, or an expedition encounter?
Eric, you might be muted as well.
I might indeed be muted.
It's
Which
better
makes it
than
harder
being
for you to
disconnected.
say. Well, yeah, that might happen soon too. But I will do an expedition encounter.
Okay.
because we rarely do those.
Small piece of the stone you're standing on crumbles away, revealing a hollowed-out chamber beneath you. You look for a safe way to get inside. Test observation.
Observation. My observation is pretty good, a 4. I don't get anything to boost that, but hopefully this will be okay. Okay, made it.
Beautiful. Okay, so you find a temple with scorched human remains. You try to resist the urge to run away. Test will.
Will. Less good. I made it.
Hey!
Nice.
If you pass, you uncover a long buried treasure. Gain an artifact.
Nice.
Very nice.
Where are the artifacts?
The artifacts
Red.
is this red deck over here. Let's just
I
pop
just
one right off.
shuffle?
Just pop one right off the top.
You're assuming I can pop one off without taking the whole deck, but that's not necessarily true. All right. Flute of the Outer Gauge. Spend 2 health and 2 sanity to defeat all monsters on your space. That may be useful later.
As a reminder, that doesn't apply to epic monsters.
Right.
Because
That is an end game item. That is when
Yes, it is.
when they're all over the place and we're just trying to get to a gate and they are in the way.
All right.
I got booted again.
Yes,
we need to
you
move
did.
the marker to Arkham. I was in the process of doing that before I got the
To
boot.
move the marker, yes.
The expedition. I got it.
All right. So Lola is in Tokyo.
Tokyo.
So Mikey, read a purple card for him.
In Tokyo.
Mash your hand.
Excuse me. The Brotherhood of the Black Lotus has poisoned you. You fall into a coma and confront your greatest fears. Test your will.
Oh baby. Come on. I'm gonna use my passive to roll an additional die.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Let me just see if I have any other. Okay.
It's a
So it'll
great
be 4
idea.
dice. It'll be 4 dice.
It's a great idea. Please pass this.
Yeah, I know. Let's start this game right. Oh, thank you.
If you pass, you awake and feel transformed. Gain a blessed condition.
Yeah, baby.
Just got me excited. And I don't even get it because I'm likely gonna. Yeah, no.
You know,
Alright.
if we just end this game after the first round every time, we're winning. You know, it's like
Yeah, that would be so nice.
I don't know. That wasn't the experience with Yig. Yig, we got really
No,
beat
Yig
up.
was
that
not
first-
as
Yig,
cool.
Yig is a bastard.
Yeah, that's an anomaly of this game.
All right. Mikey, I presume you're going to have a research counter here in city?
Ah, that's worth it. Let's do it.
All right. The librarian tells you that the book you're looking for was checked out by someone named Mr. Marsh. You scour the city to find him before he leaves town. Test observation.
Right, we got 3. Spread them out a little bit. There we go. Uh-huh.
All right. If you pass, you manage to
Uh-huh.
steal this book from his hotel room.
All right.
Gain this clue.
Wow. Good omen here. Here we go.
All right, Rob. The pressure is on now because we've all done what we were supposed to do. Just saying.
All right.
All
So
right, where are you, Rob?
I am in San Francisco.
San Francisco. Where are you, America? Here we go. In front of your deck here. And I will flip this, and then I will read. San Francisco. You speak with a military prisoner on Alcatraz Island. He tells you the story of deserting after encountering a horrific creature. Test will.
Okay. So 3 will. I don't have any buffs. Oh, I just realized that my I should pay attention to my special action with regards to the assets thing. All right.
Come on. Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
Hey, if you pass, he thanks you for believing him and blesses your name. Gain a blessed condition.
Oh my God!
Here we
2
go.
of us are blessed.
Here we go.
And guys, thanks for watching us win this game. This is obviously don't stop because, you know, with this, we're clearly going to win. We don't need to play the rest of it. So that's it. Don't need to go any further.
Yeah. It's a bad omen to get to the last conditions in the first 5 minutes.
No need to do anything more than this. We're good.
Oops, that was the wrong one. All right. So is that everyone, or did I miss someone? That's everyone.
That is everyone.
So that brings us to our first Mythos phase. All right, lead investigator.
Oh, I have to do that. Hold on, one thing. I'm trying to end tasks on my computer so it doesn't blow up.
Well, while you're doing that, let's all say hello to Natalie, who has shown up
Natalie.
to watch Lola continue to rock it.
All right.
Hey, Natalie.
How you doing?
She's still in good hands.
Yeah.
All right.
MVP last game.
Come on, get out.
You have
Get out.
Okay, first of all, move the omen
out.
track.
All right. So we go to blue. Do we have a blue gate on the board? No, we do not. So
Okay.
Doom does not go down.
Okay. So, then reckoning effects.
All right. So Reckoning, starting with monsters on the board. The only monster we have is a cultist, and a Cthulhu cultist doesn't have a Reckoning effect. There are no Mythos cards on the board, so no rumors are in play. So then we go to Cthulhu himself. Each investigator on a C space that does not contain an Eldritch token places an Eldritch token on that space. Is that any of us?
Nope, we're
No.
not on the water currently.
Okay. So then we get to go to items and conditions. Starting with the lead investigator, Trish. I don't see any.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
Ah.
All right. All right. I'm gonna roll this here blessed die. Let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa! No. That didn't roll. Even though it was the right. Okay, good.
What we got?
A
We got a
three.
3.
Three.
So you do not lose blessed. Tommy, you got anything?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm also going to roll for my blessed. On a 1 or 2, I lose. Easy come, easy go. Come on. 3, 4, 5. I'm open-minded. Yeah. Sure.
All right.
So, yeah, I kind of saw that coming.
So you were blessed for a moment.
Blessed for a moment, which is more than many a person.
Okay.
So that was Reckonings.
And spawn a gate.
Spawn a gate. So we're going to get a die. Let's try to get it instead in the heart of Africa.
We gotta take care of these.
And
We
a
do.
goat spawn comes out guarding the gate. Alright. Not the worst monster I've seen. Alright. So, how about the rest of the fun stuff?
All right. You have seen masked figures for days, always hidden in a large crowd. It seems closer to each time you encounter it. You know it's monstrous, but you feel compelled to speak to it. Lead investigator may advance Doom by 2 to gain a promise of power condition. Normally, I would take that.
But
But my personal story card says once Doom hits 6, I'm screwed. So in a completely selfish move as lead investigator, I'm giving up on that promise of power because I don't want to get permanently screwed by my personal story. So, yep, I will pass.
Anyone want to talk him out of that?
Promise of Power is really cool, but you never know if you even get it,
Yeah.
so I
Right,
don't know.
it might never
Advanced
even go
Doom
off.
by 2 is a lot.
Yep.
That's a lot.
I absolutely agree, but I'm
Yeah.
all about free will and giving everyone a chance to screw this up.
See down to 10.
I also think we took a full advantage of that last game on Yig. So let's move on. Who would like to be our next lead investigator?
I'll take it while I'm blessed. We rotate it down.
All right.
All right, you are lead.
All right. So I am going to move and spend my boat ticket. Actually, yeah. No, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this slow. I'm gonna move and use my boat ticket to go down to Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay here one more turn, hopefully buff up strength. And while I'm blessed, I will acquire assets with 5 blessed dice. Okay, 3 again. So let's get crazy. Let's clean out the market for people, right? So I'm going to take the bandages for 1. I will take the skeleton key for
Okay.
2, 3.
I was looking at that because I'm about to go.
And I'm going to go into debt and get the ritual candles for 4, 5.
Wow.
Let's get that market nice and clean, and then that way, because this is kind of junky stuff.
I like that skeleton key for what I'm about to do.
So
You had to
okay,
choose. Yeah.
I should have done that back. It should have been. This should have gone first, because whenever a card is gained or discarded, place the top card of the asset face
Well,
up.
no,
So this-
actually, hold on.
Yeah.
because I
that-
bought this first.
Or moves an asset in the reserve to this card.
Right,
During
but
an
they were
acquire
both
asset
ones.
action, the action doesn't replace the asset card until the action has been completely resolved.
Can we just assume
Oh, I see.
correct order?
So you meant to put this one on the stockpile?
Well, no, what I was saying, because this says whenever a card is gained. Oh no, it's okay. It's fine. I mean, it is what it is. It'd be cheesy. Oh, there you go. Oh, all right. That's a nice one to get for 1.
That's nice.
All right, those are my 2 actions.
All right. Tommy.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about, before I move, because I'm going to go here. Thinking about acquiring assets, but Len took the skeleton keys,
Oh my god.
which would have helped me
You
do
could've
the other
stopped
world
me.
encounter.
You could've said don't.
I think
You
I
tried.
said it out loud.
But there are
Did you?
plenty of things. You got a bodyguard. You got the
No.
training regiment that would let you improve something.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah,
Can
it's
we?
not
Can I just
bad.
have taken one of the other ones and leave the skeleton key? Is anyone opposed to that? Because that was on the board.
I'm fine with that.
I literally only took it to empty, so I'll take that.
No,
and
that's
just give
fine.
Clue.
That's fine.
Yeah. We don't know if he can acquire it, but
Yeah, exactly.
there is that.
Not the
there,
best
it
dice
could be a
roll.
total waste. We don't know.
No, because you always going in debt, baby.
Oh, I never took my debt. Speaking of which.
Yeah, let's go ahead and acquire assets. 3. Fucking A.
Speaking of debt,
Start pressing. Speaking of debt, let me draw some. And what does that give me? 2?
yep.
These are this is worth 2, correct? The
Correct.
keys after with the okay. Take that guy. Boop. And I'm gonna move.
All
There.
right. So let's restock. Oh, the handcuffs are out. All right.
Oh, hey. Another one.
Hmm?
Watching some
Oh.
Yankees are doing. Sorry.
All right, so for Wilson's first action, I'm going to have him come down here. And then he too is going to try to acquire assets. He will do so not with blessed dice anymore, but with just regular boring dice. And he's going to roll 3 of these. Is that right? That's right. No, he's not necessarily going to do that. Because his special action here is gain 1 asset of your choice, value 1 from the reserve, or discard 1 card from the reserve and perform 1 additional action.
Oh.
So let's just
Ooh,
double
alright.
check. Oh, so that's only the... Okay, so that's only the whiskey. I wanted the training regimen, and that's 2. The special effect, I don't...
Yeah, it's talking about the value, not
The value of the
cost.
asset on this card is reduced by 1.
Oh no, okay, so that's the value.
Gain 1
I'll-
asset of your
I'll-
choice with a value of 1 from the reserve. Does this count as being part of the reserve?
I would-
Treat this as a fifth
Fifth
slot,
slot of the reserve. All right, so I'm just going to use my action to take a training regimen.
That's the only one you can take because all the others have increased value.
Yes. Okay, when you gain this card, immediately improve 1 skill of your choice and gain 1 talent.
Yeah, that is amazing to get for free.
Yeah, so we're going to bump up our observation. Except I'm going to grab the wrong thing again. I'm trying to do stuff too quickly. And then I get not an injury, but a talent. And as much as I like that die, I think I'm just going to do the roll, shuffle 3 times and then until I get a talent. Like meditation. Okay.
What does meditation do for you?
So meditation, when you perform a focus action or a rest action, gain 1 focus or recover 1 sanity.
Nice.
All right, so that was my 2 actions. Trish.
Trish is being indecisive. I'm going to go back. Also, lead investigator, what goes on that reserve?
Bodyguard.
I wouldn't mind the bodyguard being there, right? Or the handcuffs. What do
They're
you all
both very
think?
nice.
Because that'll be, you know, what, I'm gonna put the handcuffs there because that is great for the cultists to avoid getting that sanity hit.
All right.
No, that won't affect it.
What do you mean? Monster has a toughness of.
Before resolving the strength, you still get the sanity hit. Because the strength test is second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was an action. All right,
Put
yeah.
the bodyguard there. I think
let's
that's
do the
probably
bodyguard.
better.
Yep.
And
Thanks
then
for-
restock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good call, guys.
Okay, mysterious tone.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna move back here now. Having a clue gives me a reroll, which is very useful.
Yes.
So I'm going to use my power to just get a clue, and I will prepare for travel and run down to that. Hopefully, I can go 2 rounds without a reckoning, or an advance of the omen track. That seems unlikely, but that's it. I've used my power to gain a clue, and that's it.
All right.
All right. So the encounter phase.
Take a Sydney.
You're Sydney?
Yeah.
All right. A small demon known as Yara Mayahu tries to eat you. You may spend one focus to stay calm and not run away. If you spend the focus and the beast swallows you whole, and when it spits you out later, your skin has turned red and you're stronger. Improve strength. Unfortunately, I don't think you can do it.
Boo. I hate encounter cards like that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Me too.
If you have this thing, you're great, but otherwise,
I don't
If
have
you guessed right,
All right, Mikey.
combat.
You got
I think I lose a
cultist.
sanity, right?
That's right.
You can't lose much, but that's fine. And then what is it? Okay, yeah. He just needs one knock, right?
One knock.
I get 3 plus 5 is 8.
Wow.
Oh, I grabbed Lola instead of the dice. Sorry.
hey, get your hands off me.
Lola, I need your help. Come on.
Don't get grabby with Lola.
All
Oh
right.
Wow.
my god. Is that a Mikey roll or is that a Mikey roll? Oh my god.
You know what? We got the job done.
Oh,
So
no,
you
no,
fired
no,
that
no,
rifle
no, no,
50
no, no, no,
shots.
no, no, no,
all you
no.
do is roll 8 dice. That's easy.
So, remember, we need a hero. So when you defeat a non-epic monster during a combat encounter, like you just did, place that monster on this card.
Give me that guy.
And once you get 10 toughness worth, you'll get something cool, because that never happened.
Yeah, and if we're
With,
fighting cultists, it's going to take a while to get there.
Well, I mean, that was just the luck of the draw. So now, do you want to have another world encounter or a wilderness encounter?
I want to try and close the gate since we're approaching the red omen.
That's the right answer.
Good man.
I'm
And
going to go the long way so I don't knock anything over again.
we've redacted Lola not taking that item for the asset.
The past. You appear on the continent of Mu the day it was destroyed and pulled beneath the ocean. Resolve the pass effect to discover what you can before the island is destroyed, or resolve the fail effect to reverse the magic that pulled you here. So it's going to be either a will or a lore -1. Both have gates if you succeed. Both have bad things if you lose.
The Bane, like, isn't that bad, but my lore's
Depends on which bane you get, because
Yeah,
that could
that
be a
curse.
curse. Curse is a bane.
No, I know. Just thinking of losing 2 sanity right now, too. It put me pretty low.
Mm-hmm. So, choose which one you
Yeah,
want to
so-
pass.
What do you guys think? I'm not a great dice roller, so it'd be nice to have some help.
Well, you've improved your will.
Yeah, maybe we go with
Yeah.
that one.
I would go with the pass effect.
Yeah, let's go pass. With the will.
The Bane
minus
can really screw you.
Good Lord Almighty, help me. Bang.
Oh, boom.
All right. So, what's happening here? The carnage around you is traumatic to witness. Test will -1. If you pass, you find ancient sorcerers trying to save. What?
I rolled them. I passed.
Yeah. If you pass, you find ancient sorcerers trying to save you who are willing to use their power to repair the tear in reality. Close this gate.
Yeah. Maybe tonight's my night, my day.
Good job.
Discard it, correct?
Nope, here.
Purple.
Oh,
The
nope,
purple bin.
sorry. Cool.
All right,
Feels
well
good,
done.
guys. Feels good, guys. Feels good.
Yeah. Good job.
It's taken 3 games, but we've got a positive contribution from. I'm joking. I had to say it. I had to
I know.
say it.
I know where you live.
Yes, you do.
All right.
Actually, I probably forgot the address book.
It turns out the true monsters were us all along.
Eric, could you read me a city encounter? A generic city
A
encounter.
city encounter. Okay, generic general city encounter. Here is your general city. City. Syndicate is engaged in a gang war with local thugs and under intense legal scrutiny. You try to trade your political clout as a gravedigger for assistance. Roll influence.
I'm not a gravedigger. I'm the handyman.
Oh, as a handyman. Sorry. Why did I think you were the gravedigger?
Because somebody who looks very similar, I think, is the gravedigger. There is a gravedigger in this game, isn't there?
Okay, so
William, you're
you come in and you fix their sinks, and
it wasn't -1, right? It was just influence.
it's just influence.
there you
Oh.
go.
Good job.
There you go.
If you pass gain one service asset from reserve,
Or a
from the
random
reserve, or one random service asset from the deck.
Well, there isn't one on the reserve. So I guess I have to go with the deck.
Doing
While you're figuring that out, I'm having also a generic city encounter.
Okay. The police ask for your help investigating a series of ritual killings. The grisly crime scenes threaten to overwhelm you with chills and nausea. Test will.
Will, not my greatest. How come the spy has such crappy will? I pass.
There you go.
Nice.
If you pass, you manage to examine the scene and find significant information. Spawn one clue. Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh.
One clue.
Not the worst, but it's not
Yeah,
very sensitive.
they're useful. On space 4.
I think that's where the mystery might be. Or is that 3? That's 3.
Okay, so
Up top.
4, up here in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we're getting that clue soon.
What did you get, Rob?
It's a long way to know where I ended up with a freaking courier run.
Ah. No, that's a task. That's not a service.
Right. No, the service was to get 2 tasks and choose
This-
one.
Wow.
This task was a courier run? Wow.
That
we
was
could
the
play.
good task.
We could play the Price is Right horns. We need to have that on the server somehow. Good lord. Am I good to fire up Mythos?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
All right. I was hoping a rumor would come out. Keep my blessing for another round. Okay, so let's spawn 2 clues. And put the rumor token on space 6. A wax doll sits on the table next to your bed. Crude strips of fabric make it clear that the doll represents you, and a lock of your own hair is tied around the figure. As an encounter, an investigator on space 6 may attempt to undo the magic which binds him to the voodoo doll. He may spend clues equal to half the number of players to solve this rumor. Oh my god! And while this thing is in play, on Reckonings, an investigator that does not have a Bane condition gains a Bane condition.
Yeah, we gotta solve this.
Oh.
Priority number 1, people.
Trish, where you at? Fly to me.
Problem is, we need 2 clues to do
I
that.
know, and I have one, and I just need one more.
Where's space 6?
It's
Right
one
here.
space north of you. It would be nice if you had some clues.
I have one.
Damn.
Well,
need
there
somebody
are
to
clues
give me
in
a
the
clue,
area.
or-
Yeah.
I'm like in between. That's where my brain's
So-
at.
I am wasting my time up in Siberia while everything is happening around me.
Yeah, get out of there. Huh.
Anybody want the lead? Oh, right. No, that's it. We did
Yeah.
everything in the Mythos phase. Anybody want the lead?
I mean, I'll
Pass it down.
Yeah, pass it down.
take it. I'm just thinking of what to do. Need a clue. Does anybody have like an? Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, I will be there in 1-2 rounds.
Yeah, that's
And
what
I-
I mean. And for me
Yeah.
to even get to a clue right now, it's gonna take just about that.
Yeah, go deal with Cthulhu, I guess. Go to the
Yeah,
clue.
I was thinking about that. That's where my first priority was.
Yeah,
but
just go down to Buenos Aires and get prepared to either get the clue out there or go to Cthulhu.
yeah. All right then. Well, if that's the case, maybe focus where I get over here.
You can focus or move first and then shop if you want to shop.
The only thing I could see is maybe handcuffs.
Bodyguard's nice too.
I wouldn't mind getting the bodyguard if people let me. Or actually, no, I would, because does it give...
Yeah, I don't need that.
It
That's why I
reduces the
was
strength of monsters by 1, which is
Yeah.
nice.
I'll
I'm
let
thinking
you
about
have
the-
the bodyguard if you sing "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
I take it back. If you want the bodyguard, take the bodyguard.
I'm thinking about if I'm gonna acquire assets, it's gonna be handcuffs.
Okay.
Because that just seems like the way to go. But yeah, I'll just move and acquire things. My shit dice rolling. Let's roll these. Let's see what happens. 3. Oh my freaking god almighty! I already have a deck.
So you can't get
Yeah, you can't
another
get-
one.
You can?
You cannot.
Yeah, you can.
So that's a waste. All right, guys, you're up. You're up, Wilson.
All right, so I will ask for the group's opinion. Should I come to also try to help on this mystery, or should I go back up and try to collect clues to deal with
You
the
should
rumor?
you should try to collect clues. In fact, what you should do is prepare to travel and go to Arkham. And then you can go up to get the clue up north in the next round, and then we'll have 2 clues in the same location.
No.
Prepare.
Well,
You're preparing to go here to space 1. Then the next turn he can move there. Moves to Arkham.
If he prepares for travel with a ship ticket, he goes to Arkham.
right.
The next
Right.
round, he prepares for travel, goes up and
Oh, you're looking at this one. That's
And
why,
gets
okay.
gets that clue. Oh no, that doesn't work. Ugh.
Why didn't you give
All
him
right.
your clue, Mikey, when you went? That would
That's
have been.
what I was thinking about. I was like, do I trade?
Oh,
Well,
that would have been
yeah,
smarter.
that-
Oh,
because
I was
dice
thinking
were
about
rolled, I don't
here.
think we can walk that back.
No, we can't.
Oh, but
take it
also he
back.
was in the well, okay.
yeah, he
So,
could have moved up to you and
What
given
I
the-
actually am going to do is prepare to travel to take a ship ticket,
Uh-huh.
and then I am going to use my special to get the bodyguard.
Okay.
And then next turn I can get to this clue.
And perform 1 additional action. Beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can perform an additional action.
Yeah, you get to do that and then perform an additional action.
All right. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, so my first action will be to get the bodyguard. My additional action in that case will
Wait.
be
Don't we move something onto that spot?
at
We
the
invested.
end.
Oh, you didn't take a acquire assets action.
Right. So,
So this would fall into the whenever the card is
Yeah.
gained from this
Yep.
card.
Yep.
And it's the active investigator does it, not the
Yes.
lead.
The active?
Yeah.
I thought it was lead. Okay.
no.
Any chance you could throw the book of spells there, because I'd like to go after that,
Sure.
being that I have things to get me spells.
Okay.
I can start to become a spell person. I'm going to turn Lola into a witch this game.
Okay.
All right.
Start doing spells.
So then my free action will be to get the boat ticket, and then I will move and come up to Arkham.
Trish prepares for travel, moves to Rome. I'm done.
And Lola had a plan, and I've forgotten what. I forgot. I wanted to acquire assets, so let's do that. I'm gonna roll my 5 beautiful blue dice. Oh, you know what? No, screw it. I'll do that. I don't care about that. Okay, good. So with my 3 successes, I will just take the Book of Spells, because that's all I can really do. And when I gain it, gain 2 spells and discard. I'm going to take my second action, so you guys can go while I do the spell thing, and I will move over to the mystery spot.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
That's gonna go on the special card, by the way. Handcuffs.
I'm thinking the mysterious tome. That might be,
Yeah, it's useful.
instead of making that a 3. Yeah, let's go with the mysterious tome. That could be helpful for somebody.
Okay. Oh, the expedition guide.
The same as Mysterious Stone. Oh, except it's for observation. All right.
All right. Mikey, where are you?
I am in Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires. You are transported to an odd ship flying over Villa Arquillas. There, Migo perform experiments, test will.
Right.
Got this, Mikey. There you go.
Bang.
If you pass, you endure their test and unlock parts of your mind. Gain 1 non-incantation spell.
All right. Give it a quick shuffle, right?
I always hate spells in this game.
Peace within.
They're always.
I don't
trying-
like glamour spells. I like
No.
everything else but glamour
Yeah.
spells.
You roll 1 die. That's not the worst for me, though.
Yeah, the problem is the reckoning effects if you don't have a good lore.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Sometimes
Which
even when you
isn't-
do have a good lore, it bites you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Eric, would you read me off an expedition encounter?
Oh, an expedition.
Yeah, why not?
Expedition encounter. All right. Let's take a look. What is your grand adventure in the wilderness of Arkham? A series of tunnels hidden. Hey, wow! This is Arkham Expedition. That's weird. It is an Arkham Expedition encounter. That is strange. You descend into a series of tunnels hidden beneath Arkham's old cemetery. The stone walls indicate twisting passages are as old as the city itself. You search the hallways looking for some indication of their purpose. Test observation.
All right, well, I'm glad I bumped that up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
3 dice. I got nothing. Yep, I got nothing. All right, so what's the fail effect?
You wander for hours in the dark corridors, lose 1 sanity. You find a ghoul who was once Arkham's founder and who was once one of Arkham's founders and asks for him for help. Test influence.
All right, let's try another 3 dice. There we go.
Okay. If you pass, he He likes you and aids your cause. Recruit Doom by 1.
Woo!
All right.
That's not bad.
So I would have
I mean,
preferred.
for a cost of the sanity.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That
Okay.
goes to Antarctica.
Trish is in Rome.
Trish is in Rome, doing what Romans do. You attempt to purchase one of the objects at the Museum of the Souls of Purgatory. Test influence -1.
-1. Okay, that's not great.
Oh! Had you
Uh,
passed, do you have a reroll? You could improve will and a skill of your choice, otherwise it'll be a sanity.
okay, I will spend my clue. I don't put it in the trash.
You do not
I
put
put
it
it-
in the trash.
I put
You
it
put it
in the
in the
green.
trash can.
Yes, discarded. I miss.
It's all right. We'll clean it up.
Okay. So I get to re-roll 2 dice because of my power.
There you go.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
if you pass, improve will and one other skill of your choice.
Nice.
Well done.
Okay. So I'll improve will. Should I improve lore because it sucks, or improve strength to do battle?
Yeah, Lord's not the worst one.
Yeah, I'll improve lore. I think
think
having
that's
such a
pretty high.
sucky lore is kind of annoying. All right. So I
Okay.
improve lore and will.
That brings us to Lola, who is going to have a special card. So that deck is over
Of
here.
these?
Yep.
Alrighty then, Lola. Riley Risen. At the very peak of the island, you encounter a massive stone door featuring a horrific bas relief of a dragon-like creature. Strange symbols are carved along the edge of the door. Some of the icons resemble drawings you've seen in books. Test lore -1.
Ooh.
Sorry,
okay.
brother.
Well, let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, it's just lore for spell effects. Okay. I'll roll my extra die, which brings me to 2.
Yeah, please pass
2
this.
dice.
Natalie's yelling, "Come on, Lola."
Come on, Lola, pass it with those blessed dice. Yep.
Nice.
Bam.
Nice.
Beautiful. You spot a protective ward out of place, hanging precariously. A member of your crew is on top of the doorframe next to the ward. You warn him to carefully replace it. Test influence -1.
Well, that at least is good. Is a good thing for me. So I will roll the 4
Yeah, it
dice.
Ooh.
Yep,
Oh my!
beautiful.
I didn't even need blessed dice. Look at that roll! Come on!
Yeah, it's incredible.
Waste these now.
If you pass, he does as you ask. Place 1 Eldritch token on the active mystery. If you would have failed, you'd have to resolve the fail effect, which would have been advancing Doom by 1.
All right. So you just have to do that one more time, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Half or no?
That's half, I think.
it's half.
All right.
All right.
Well, I guess that means it's time for another Mythos phase.
Oh, goody.
Boy, oh
I
boy.
always look forward to these.
It is I. On some clues. 2. Shuffle them up or just grab
Yep.
them?
Shuffle.
Got 1. I got 2. London and San Fran. All right, nice. We got a little conglomerate there.
That helps.
Another rumor, my friends. Space 16. Oh, sorry, moving around. Space 16. So it says, some dark magic has taken hold in you. Friends have started ignoring you as if you weren't even in the room. It's getting worse, and you fear that soon you will be invisible to every other person on Earth. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 16 may attempt to research similar occurrences from the past, testing observation. If he passes, he learns about a Russian folktale where children go missing. He can spend clues equal to half the amount of investigators to solve this rumor. During the reckoning, search the asset deck, discard pile, and reserve for all assets with value equal to or greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on this card, and return them to the game box. Then discard one Eldritch token from this card. If there are none, solve the rumor on the card.
Oh, this is terrible.
God damn.
This is terrible.
You know what I hate
Eldritch
most
tokens
about
on
that,
Where's
though?
16?
Is figuring out how to implement that in Tabletop Simulator.
Ugh.
Yeah, I agree.
You gotta search and manually take them out.
I think we just throw them out. We when
As
they
we
come up.
with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we can really be tortured by what we would have got.
Right.
Thanks, Eric. That's great. Let's make the pain worse. You're right. I think that's a great idea.
All right. So that's dispiriting. Who wants to be the... I guess maybe it's my turn to be lead investigator, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll take it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to say hello to Kobold Lord, who some of us might know from the Sunday night Among Us game we were doing a while. He just wanted to let us know that he was watching while not logged in.
Very nice.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
So, I need one more action than I have.
Yeah.
Because I'd also like to rest and get a focus, or focus and rest a little bit. But
And remember, we know for sure we're getting a Reckoning effect next round, which means someone's taking a Bane.
Yeah. Might rest and
All
test
right.
my influence to get rid of this card.
so, what I actually am going to do is... I can't afford... Okay. So I'm going to prepare for travel and get a train ticket. And then I'm going to go by boat. Is that true? No, I don't want the tome. Alright. Yeah. So then I'm gonna go up to here and try to get this clue.
Okay. I'm going to use my power to generate a clue. And then I am going to go up to London to try to get that clue.
Nice.
Okay.
So since Lola has to stay where she is, I'm gonna take the action on my ritual candle. Yeah. No. I'm gonna do banishment to try to discard a monster on the nearest gate. So that would be this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right?
Sure.
It's something.
No, it works.
So it would be lore +2. I also have a book of spells, which gives me +2. So I'd be rolling 6 dice.
Nice. You got hit 2?
Hang on. Action number 1 is going to be a focus.
Sure.
I like that.
All right. Here we're gonna get super crazy. Action number 1 is going to be a focus. Action number 2, I'm going to cash in my influence. I'm going to use my special from my method acting. To use my action ability, which is spend an improvement token and then improve a skill of my choice for each one spent. So I will gain lore. Then it gives me another action, which is going to be to use my my book of spells. So I'm now rolling 7 dice. This is probably such overkill, but maybe awesome things will happen. Plus, I can see what's on the other end of that spell. But holy cow, not that awesome, folks. Not that awesome. But it's still 2, so I did pass, so we'll discard the goat spawn.
Nice.
And now let's see what awaits. Oh, man! Alright. Grasping the magic proves too difficult for your mind to handle. Lose 2 sanity unless I discard this card. I'll lose the 2 sanity. That's... okay.
Alright.
But the good news is now I know if I roll 3 or better, I can discard 2 monsters from the board. So I can really do a lot of remote monster killing on gates, which may come in handy later. That's it for me.
All right, Mikey.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of this debt and moving towards the mystery. Because, like you said, the reckoning effect is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And be good to not deal with that. So, let's just try that out. Roll 3.
Ooh.
God damn it. I suck.
Before you come to me, I'm almost wondering if we need your clue up top as opposed to you coming to me.
I thought you were going to the rumor.
Oh.
In fact,
but equal to half. I need 2, right?
yeah,
Right, but
there's
giving
up
one
in
to
San
somebody.
Francisco.
Oh, move 1, 2 to here. Right. Missed that. Kind of blends in up there.
And that way, if we both can get those clues and get to Arkham, like if you get to Arkham, I could come and give you my clue or something. Or you'd have 2 if you got it, so never mind.
Yeah, so yeah, if I got there, I could just move there. So you're saying prepare
Can we
for
go
travel.
back? Can we actually cheat on this one and say he prepared for travel and just went up to San Francisco? Can we get one mulligan on us?
What
Yeah, I
action
always
did you
thought this
take?
game is...
He tried to
I
get
took
rid
the
of
one
his
of just local action, which is now idiotic in hindsight.
Whatever you want to do, Mikey.
I mean, what I now want to do, since I missed this, is to prepare for travel and move, because that gets rid of this crappy-ass rumor card.
Yeah, I feel like that's way worse than having a debt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
going to go off.
It's way better to move that. All right. Unless is it legal, ref? We need the referees.
It's
You
not
got one.
legal.
This is
but
your one.
We have whiffed much bigger on this game on other times. So
This game is collaborative. Somebody should have called me out there. All right.
It hit me after you did it. That's
All right.
on me.
Let me buy a ship ticket instead. Redact that. Boop, boop, and let's get a clue, man. Thanks for saving me there, Eric.
All
You're the best.
All right. So speaking of clues, read me a wilderness encounter, wilderness research encounter, please.
research encounter, expedition research.
Make sure that's wilderness. Yeah.
All right, your research encounter shall be wilderness research encounter. Why is wilderness UFOs? It's always confused me. But the cavern collapses. This cavern collapsed thousands of years ago. Your excavation reveals ritual carvings that you think correspond to modern cults. Observation -1.
Oh, please pass. This would be exactly what we need. Yes!
All right. it
Okay,
passed.
if you pass, you gain insight to the cult of, it looks like Cthulhu, but it seems, Cthulhu, yeah. Gain this clue and 1 additional clue.
Nice.
Huge.
All right.
Alright, Trish, where are you at? Do you want a research encounter or
I
London?
definitely want a research encounter.
Okay. Police ask for help. Tracking down a cultist sect. Test observation -1.
Observation -1. All right.
You're a spy, I would hope. Oh, yes. Here we
Nice.
go. If you pass, you help them launch a midnight raid. Gain this clue and an additional clue.
Nice.
That is
Alright.
fantastic. We may have a shot at solving these rumors before it really sinks us.
Yeah, I mean, they'll still go off at least once, which kind of sucks.
Well, you know what, though? Losing assets from the deck, 4 or higher, I mean, with what the prelude is, the odds of us getting those would probably be slim anyway.
That's true.
Why am I giving the clue to Wilson? All right, there we go.
All right, so I'm once again doing the special encounter, the mystery.
Yep. As you approach the uncharted island, you hear the sound of a cannon and feel the deck shudder. Your ship is badly damaged, and if you hope to survive, you must overpower the crew aboard the gunship. Alert the source of the cannon fire. Test strength -1.
Oh, this is bad.
That's not good.
I'm gonna, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna use my extra die here. Oh, the extra die. No, the extra die. I'm gonna use the extra die to roll 2 dice
All
for
right.
strength.
Yep. Once you have control of the ship, you find that it was filled with the cultists devoted to Cthulhu. You search through their notes for information about the island. Observation -1 test.
So now I will be rolling 1 die.
Yeah, you will.
There you go.
Oh.
The bank shot.
If you pass, you find a folder with everything you need to know. Place 1 Eldritch token on the active mystery.
Oh.
Ola, yet again.
Yeah.
Save
Lola is the MVP of this game. I just...
Look it up. I might buy a poster of Lola.
You know, the rest of us have got to start contributing.
Why Lola's here?
Lola just made her case that she does not want to take the bane that's about to hit us.
All right.
I'm gonna plant that
Fair
seed
enough.
right now.
We got another mystery coming up, another research encounter coming up, I mean.
Yeah, let's just do it, you know?
And I'll put it over near you because you're the one actually doing this. How about that?
Yes, love it.
A man tells you about his terrible dreams of the underwater cities. You suspect you understand the source of such nightmares. Test lore.
I get on my... Oh, boy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There
If
we
you
go.
pass, you warn him about his heritage. Gain this clue.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to start yelling because this feels great. I'm passing a few tonight.
All
Probably
right.
like, I don't know.
So we got a number of clues on our characters. Let's see if the Mythos phase takes them away.
Yeah.
All right. Come on. There we go.
Yep, there it is.
All right. So first thing that happens is the Omen track advances to a reckoning. Again, we take a look at the board. Are there no monsters out at all? I don't think so.
Lola killed off the last monster.
All right. Then we have reckoning effects. Oh, wait. Wow. I'm just completely confused. Let me try this again. So we move to the red space on the Omen track. We have 1 red gate open. And so our dune goes back to our starting of 12. Then we have reckoning effects, no monsters.
I am in a C space.
All right, well, before we get to that, the voodoo curse. An investigator that does not have a bane condition gains 1 bane condition. How are we going to decide that?
Got it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Are you
I'll
sure?
take the hit.
Because
Someone has to.
Someone has to.
Someone has to.
And okay, you're a good man.
Where the heck are Banes?
Banes are in this pile here.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit shuffle 3 times, and then take what I get.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
All right,
Oh,
corruption. That's not
corruption.
bad.
Oh,
That's
I
better
hate
than a
these.
curse.
I hate these. I hate these. These are the worst. They are technically better, but they are so stressful.
Yeah.
They are the most stressful of all of these conditions. Cursed, yeah, it just cripples your character, but these, you just sit there every time a reckoning goes and you go, oh, what horrible thing's gonna happen now?
Alright, so now I'm going to set this down here so that we remember that anything with a 4 that comes out, we have to get rid of.
Okay.
Alright, then, the Great Old One. So, we add an Eldritch token here. And this is going to go away in a moment anyways.
Yeah.
So the good news is you're not delayed because you didn't move on to it. All right. Then we go to possessions and conditions. So I have meditation. It says you may flip this card.
Oh.
You know what? I'm not gonna right now.
I like that.
I want to get at least one use of it before it potentially goes away or whatever it does. Especially since my guy actually gets use out of focus tokens. So Trish,
So I got the Bane. Does that mean that Bane triggers immediately?
no. So you
the
have
corruption?
Yeah, so that doesn't happen.
Bane I got does not count.
Yeah, but he got it as a result of the reckoning of the rumor, not as the. Really? Is that how that goes?
I actually think so, and I remember seeing something about it, but it had to do with monsters.
That's right. It's in
So-
our favor. Let's keep
Yeah,
it.
so
It doesn't count this round.
doesn't count this round.
Okay.
And we're probably going to end soon, and if it turned out to have counted, we can have time to fix it. All right, so Lola.
All right. Lola has debt, so let's do that first. Oh, all right. You were warned that failure to fulfill your obligations would have far-reaching consequences. If only you had realized just how far they were willing to go. Spawn a gate unless you spend a clue, then discard this card. I'll actually spend the clue.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the only one of us who doesn't need clues, right?
Right. Yeah, that actually worked out okay. So, and now blessing. Oh, please.
He's God.
Oh,
Oh.
it's okay. You'll get another one. Clearly Lola
Well,
is
honestly,
blessed.
Lola's blessed
It
either
was
way.
here long enough to deal with that mystery. So, because those were hard tests.
Yeah. Mikey, what do you got for Tommy?
I have debt, so let's. Actually, yeah, no. Let's do that first. Oh boy. Walking into the alley, you hear the distinct ticking of a watch. An intruder dressed in a fine black suit stands in the shadows. He tells you that he'll help you in exchange for an undefined favor. You may gain a dark back condition. If you do not, the ticking noise begins to hypnotize you. Advance Doom by 1. What do you
I
think?
would almost go with Advancing Doom.
Oh, take that dark back.
Yeah?
Do it.
Oh.
The way I roll?
Dark packs can be really
Close.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Play smart.
Play dumb. Gamble.
We
I
can
like
take a hit.
gambling.
We
I
can
like
take a
gambling.
hit.
Alright, let's take a hit.
All right. So which does that mean? You do reducing advancing doom?
Yeah, advance Doom.
All
Yeah.
right.
Like Glenn sounded like Lord Voldemort in my ear.
All right, and then get another
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, Christ. Test 2?
Yep.
God damn it. And flip.
Oh, this is good for you, honestly.
Yeah, it honestly is. So it would have been you collapse in agony, unable to breathe, gain an injury recognition unless you discard. See ya! Have a good day, glamour spell.
All right, so that ends our Mythos phase. At the end of the Mythos phase, we have a number of Eldritch tokens equal to half the number of investigators. So we have solved the first mystery.
Hello.
That triggers my prelude.
Okay.
Does
what do you
it?
get?
To solve, discard this card and gain breaking the limits reward.
Nice.
Okay.
Get that.
Breaking the limits.
Ooh. That's
Wow.
not bad. Gain plus X to all skills where X is the number of focus you have.
Holy cow.
What does that mean, guys?
That means
by the way?
so it's permanent, right? So
So if you have like
if he
two
gains a
focus,
focus, right? If he gains 2 focuses, he gets +2 to all skills.
Now, that
Wow.
again doesn't stack with +2 from like the automatic or whatever, but it gives you a nice low bar.
Very nice.
Yeah.
and when you're spending focus, you're getting them back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
That's
amazing.
gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
All right, and so
Now-
our next. Yep.
We're still gonna resolve the event, right?
Oh, sure. Let's do that too. In fact, let's also open a gate
Yeah.
because we didn't actually do any of this. Another red gate on Arkham. That's not that bad. But coming along with that is a deep one. Very fitting.
Yep. Everything.
All right, now let's resolve the thing. Oh, that's me, isn't it?
Yep.
You can't sleep and you can't stop shaking. Compulsively, you open up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everything you own so tightly your hands bleed. Burden of greed. Each investigator may discard any number of items possesses. Then he loses 1 health for each item possession he has. Well, guess what? I've got more than I thought I have. Nope.
It's May.
So you know
But
what?
everything you
I
keep-
will lose 1 health for my 1 item. I will not discard it.
Yeah. I have 2 items. I'm losing my 2 health.
So
that's-
I'm gonna discard my bandages right now to prevent me from losing 2 health.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
convenient.
3 items, so I'll lose just 1 health.
I'm gonna lose a health. I don't want to lose +5.
All right. All right. Now do we finish the mythos?
Yes.
I guess.
Watching the stars from the sunken city of Yi, Cthulhu rises to fulfill her destiny. Daughter of Cthulhu, she will give birth to the reincarnation of her father, should his body ever be destroyed. When this card enters play, spawn the Cthulhu Epic Monster on space 12. At the end of the Mythos phase, if Cthulhu Epic Monster has been defeated, solve this mystery.
Oh boy.
Oh, and she's gonna be pooping out deep ones to ambush us.
Yep, that's
Spell CTH.
CTHYLI.
Oh, we should have a deep one set aside. We have a
We do.
deep. No, we have a deep one hybrid.
I also don't see.
I took her out. She's
Oh,
ready
you
to.
took her out. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Huh.
That's a very tough monster.
How bad is she?
Is it?
Yeah, for sanity, she is.
Toughness equal to 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sanity hit for 4. And hits health for 2. But that sanity hit, that hurts.
Yeah, it's the sanity that I'm worried about. I gotta find a way to.
Job for Tommy Muldoon, baby.
Not with strength, but with the.
Yeah.
None of us are really good at sanity.
Yeah, I'm bad. Where do we go to improve that?
Rome.
I got to go to Italy.
Did you grab the deep one already as well?
I didn't because there's one on the board. That's what Mikey drew. So I'll grab it.
Oh,
In fact, that is the only one in the
right.
bag.
So we're gonna put that one back in the setup. We're gonna put the deep one hybrid back in the bag, shuffle it up, and draw a new one.
Carrier Night Gaunt.
All right. So, 2 turns, 1 mystery down, 2 to go. We're still at, 11 doom?
Yeah.
We got a couple nasty rumors on the board, but we're kind of getting into a place where we can resolve them. I could, if I could get there, if Trish could get to that one, we're good. We have 2 of us able to get to the one in the Americas. So they're not good, but we might be able to handle them. I don't know. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. Is it too early to be cautiously optimistic in this game?
My opinion is we could win this one, but we are going to get roughed up.
I agree with
We are
that.
going to get savaged in this game. We could win because we have a lot of doom, but those rumors are going to just beat the crap out of us because we can't get fast enough.
Oh, no. We're going to get rid
there.
of one of them
We're
next
there
turn. We're
the
2
most
ways
important
at
one,
most.
yes.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of this one next turn. Do you have to pass? You don't even have to pass a skill. So we'll get rid of this one. Getting Trish to here might take an extra turn. So
It's 2 rounds.
that could be bad, yes.
Yeah, because if we all of us except for really Tommy needs to buff up for Cthulhu there because she's going to be a tough one to take out, and she might take 1 or 2 of us out with her.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, but there's stuff in there.
No, right?
We
There's
might
stuff
be able
in
to
there,
pull
but
it
if we
off.
don't, if we those 2 turns of having the rumor go off could reduce our stock to some very light items.
That's true. That's true.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, it's going to be 1 turn with it going off. We're going to lose all of our 3-point items, which if anyone could get the Sweet Silver Twilight Ritual next round, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
Except that's 4 now, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's not going to be easy, but just because something is hard doesn't mean it's impossible. So we'll find out. I want to thank all of you guys for coming and play with me yet again. I do love this game. I do love getting to play it with you. I want to thank all of our folks who are sitting through a more hopeful first episode of Watch Us Lose. But thank you for sharing and joining this with us. We're going to be continuing this again next week, and we'd love to have you guys join us as well. And maybe you'll see us triumph over the great Cthulhu, or maybe we'll finally get to watch us lose. Thank you all for coming. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
See ya.
See ya.